Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it. So here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer lives in an older home built with thick plaster walls that created significant Wi-Fi dead spots, making it difficult to maintain a connection away from the main router. Our reviewer initially purchased one of these Wi-Fi extenders as a shot in the dark, hoping simply to get a usable signal out in the backyard for streaming content on a tablet during the summer. The results were so surprisingly effective that they quickly bought a second unit to improve coverage throughout the rest of the house. This client notes that the device is slightly larger than older extenders they've seen and has 2 adjustable external antennae. While they found the setup easy, they did wish there was a more obvious way to tell how adjusting the antennae impacted the signal strength. A major highlight, however, was the companion app. Despite being initially hesitant to download yet another piece of software, our reviewer found the app to be incredibly intuitive and well-designed. The setup process for both the first and second extenders was made remarkably simple by the app, and its user-friendly nature was a primary reason for buying the second unit from the same company. While the hardware and software combination offers many advanced settings, the basic setup was fast and straightforward for a regular user. This client did choose to disable a specific mesh networking feature, as they found it caused connection conflicts with the dozens of smart devices in their home. With that feature turned off, the performance has been flawless. They are now completely satisfied, enjoying a solid, speedy connection everywhere in the house, and can even stream video from 100 feet away in their yard, a task that was previously impossible.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer was in a situation where they needed to extend a Wi-Fi signal to another room in their large shop, but the steel walls completely blocked the signal from the main router. The plan was to run an Ethernet cable from the router to the signal booster and use it as a hardwired access point, creating a new wireless network on the other side of the wall. However, the setup process turned out to be a major headache and completely counterintuitive for this purpose. The primary issue our reviewer discovered is that there is absolutely no way to configure this device in access point mode from the start. It forces you to complete the entire setup process as a wireless extender first, which requires it to be within range of the main router's signal. A further point of contention was that the initial setup would consistently fail and time out if an Ethernet cable was plugged into it. After a couple of hard resets, this client figured out the correct but roundabout procedure. To get it working, they had to set up this Wi-Fi extender right next to their main router, letting it connect wirelessly to finalize the initial configuration. Only after it was fully set up and rebooted could they go back into the settings, switch it over to access point mode, and then finally move the unit to its new location and plug in the network cable. After overcoming that frustrating installation, the device works perfectly and does exactly what was needed. The reviewer's main advice is a strong warning to others. If you plan on using this hardwired, do not plug in the Ethernet cable until after the entire wireless setup is complete.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer was really struggling with their home Wi-Fi, experiencing dead zones upstairs and in the backyard. It was frustrating trying to stream videos or even just work from certain parts of the house without constant connection drops. So our reviewer decided to give this device a try. Let's call it a Wi-Fi signal booster. The setup process was surprisingly simple. This client mentioned that using the dedicated app made everything incredibly easy. It guided them through each step, and within minutes the signal booster was up and running. The difference in coverage has been amazing. Now, the previously problematic areas enjoy strong, reliable Wi-Fi. Streaming videos runs smoothly, and working from anywhere in the house is no longer a problem. The dual band speeds are definitely faster, making the whole internet experience feel more responsive overall. This reviewer also mentioned appreciating the Ethernet port. It allows them to connect devices like a smart TV directly for a more stable wired connection, which is a big plus. The fact that this device can also function as an access point adds even more flexibility. Another feature that our reviewer found appealing is its compatibility with a specific networking technology. While they don't currently have a router that supports it, the option to create a seamless mesh network down the line is a nice bonus. All in all, this client is thrilled with the performance and value of this Wi-Fi signal booster. They feel it's a great solution for anyone looking to eliminate dead zones and improve their home network's range. they definitely recommend it.
Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.